Come watch as I clean my laundry room.
All clean.
October was a pretty rough month for me, but I was determined to check this long overdue laundry room clean off my list. This poor place turned into a catch-all. And for me personally, a messy space makes a messy mind, so I needed to get things in order. This is also your reminder to go ahead and dust your laundry room. Yes, laundry rooms need cleaning too. And get up all that fire hazardous lint out of your dryer, okay? Don't neglect that. And for everyone who didn't get to join October's Declutter Challenge, we'll be chugging into November. So feel free to hop aboard and download the ultimate cleaning planner so we can get our homes in order for the holidays. Like and follow for more.
These mesh laundry bags are so handy. Pop your socks in them to stop them going missing. Use white vinegar for fluffy blankets. Wash mixed loads using this reusable colour catcher. Try switching to washing at 20 to save energy and money. And finally, this pop-up airer is really handy for drying indoors.
تسأل أحبابك اللي يحبونك وناموا لي لعيونك أنا بفكر فيك تبعد عني تنساني محتاجك جنبي تدعاني نسيني جروحي وأحزاني أنا مشتاق لعليك يا حبيبي لا تروحي بعيد انت نصيبي وقلبي وحيد انت اللي في قلبي والله انت اللي في قلبي Als ik met jou ben dan zie ik dingen echt anders jij hebt mijn pijn echt veranderd ik geef niet op ik geef niet op
I commonly get asked how I keep my washer and dryer clean, so I thought I'd make a video showing you just how I clean it. I always start by dusting and then spraying down the tops and wiping them with the sponge side of my Scrub Mommy. Getting all the dust off first makes things a lot easier as you're wiping it down. And using my multi-purpose spray with my Scrub Mommy, make sure to get off any soap residue, and then I just wipe the top dry. Then I start working on the inside by spraying that down as well, making sure I get any trouble spots that I can see. Then I go in with the scrubbing side of my Scrub Mommy to make sure I get everything off. I try to get into all the crevices in the bleach tray as well as the agitator in the middle because that can get a lot of soap residue built up on it, and then I just go through and rinse everything off so everything is cleared off of the surface. Once it's fully rinsed, I can go in with my microfiber towel and make sure I dry everything off. And then the final step in this process will be to actually wash the machine. To do this, I'm going to change my water setting to hot and put it on a clean cycle and start that up. While the water is running, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 scoops of baking soda. That way it can start mixing and doing its thing. Once the barrel is full of water and the baking soda has had time to soak, I'm going to add 2 cupfuls of vinegar so that it can break down any leftover soap residue that could be in the machine. And that's how I keep my washing machine sparkling and clean. Let me know if you try.
Part 1 of how I stole my boyfriend's side chick. My boyfriend Zach and I decided to check out a new restaurant in town for date night. We got in his car and started to head out. He usually has better cell coverage than me, so we were using the navigation on his phone to get to the new spot. I noticed his buddy from work, Matt, was texting him as usual. However, this time I noticed the heart emojis out of the corner of my eye at the top of the screen from Matt, which I thought was weird. I started to think about it, and Matt would always text pretty late at night, and my boyfriend always seemed really happy when texting him. I played it off like I was going to look for a faster route, picked up his phone, and quickly copied down the number. When we got to the restaurant, I started paying attention and noticed Zach texting throughout our date. The next day, I called the number and a girl named Jessica answered. He saved her number under Matt and told me he was a buddy from work for months. We started talking and she told me that she had no idea that he had a girlfriend. She also told me that they met on Tinder and they've been talking for a while. She was really honest and cool about it, and she was just as mad as I was. We decided to meet up and talk some more about what we were going to do to get back at him. This is when things got interesting.
When was the last time you did that?
Today I'm giving this laundry room a good deep clean. Now, the first thing that I noticed in here was that there's this rust stain in the sink, so we're going to use Barkeeper's Friend, sprinkle it in there and scrub out the stain. And when that doesn't work, I like to use Lime Away and just let it sit on that spot while I clean the rest of the laundry room. I wipe down all the sides of the sink, making sure to get in the backside and in the corners and wipe off that faucet. Take a Swiffer and dust up that vent, as well as the tops of the washer and dryer and the front sides of it too. Look at all that dust, and make sure to also go back and wipe the tops of the dryer and washer too, scrubbing out all the extra spots, and open up that detergent slider and take it apart, clean the inside of it, and wipe down the fronts of the washer and dryer as well. Now this has some little extra compartments on the bottom, so I take my vacuum it out, inside and the outside, and take a rag and wipe in all of the crevices. Make sure you get that button panel all nice and pretty, and wipe off the top of the lid. I do the same thing for the dryer drawer, vacuum it out, wipe it down. Now you need to make sure you guys are emptying your drain. This water is disgusting, it smells really bad, and also make sure to pull this filter out too. I had to put my phone in my mouth for this shot, just FYI. I vacuumed the sides of the washer and the dryer, and look how pretty the sink is now. Give the floors in here a good vacuum, and of course we're gonna mop. So pretty, all done, love it.